Hello, welcome to Monday Mindfulness, where we share lots of different practical applications of mindfulness techniques and build these mindful habits that can naturally integrate with our lives. And lately we've been working a lot on breath work, and as you'd know if you've worked with a lot of the mindfulness I share, is that I like to be able to chew gum and walk at the same time. So really combining and engaging these practices into something that's normal for our lives and really getting it kind of moving in our lives. And today what I'd like to do is combine just gentle breath awareness with eye awareness and just tracking things in the room and being able to take in the details of what we're seeing in the room and scan through the room and just notice what we're seeing, what we're perceiving. So based on the colors, the shapes, okay, we're seeing these different dynamics and we're seeing them in perspective. Is there an interpretation going on there? Is my mind kicking in and making it something? And that's just something interesting to do when we can scan around the room and move slow enough that we see all of these dynamics kick in and we can really savor the details. It gets us present because we're present with the things in the room. And an extra level of presence is using the breath. And you'll see as we do this practice, we can use the breath to not only anchor us in presence, but also gauge the pace and allow us to slow down a bit. Even if the eyes want to rush, the breath can help us to set a slower pace or a faster pace if we want to. But it can help us to pace ourselves as we slide through this moment-to-moment experience. So that's as simple as it is. Today we're just scanning the room and being aware of the breath. And so it's an eye-open meditation, and then we'll go through 3 phases. The first phase will just be your own pace, discovering the breath-eye connection and just allowing ourselves to take in all the details in the room. The second section, after the timer goes ding, we're going to slow things down and really bring it to a crawl and savor those details. And then for the last minute, we're just going to kind of get into the body, get moving and start to just engage and slowly integrate with the room and just do a minute of that. So all up, we're doing 5 minutes, 2 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, and just exploring this. And this is something that you can do more in your own time. But today, I'm feeling to record a quick one, but I feel like this is a really valuable one. And this is one that I feel we can share in a little snippet of time. So let's get into it. So just taking some breaths to get yourself warmed up, like just getting present with the breath, expanding those lungs out. We don't need to work too hard on the breath. We're just allowing it to flow in and out, allowing it to exhale fully and inhale fully without pushing either edge too hard. So really engaging with that breath. Really fully committing to that. And now as we breathe in, we're going to move into scanning the room, allowing the eyes to just take in the colors and shapes, noticing if the mind wants to interpret and filter. Noticing if we want to lock on to one particular thing. Doing our best to just keep moving, keep the eyes moving as the breath moves. If the mind wants to hold on to something, that's okay. Just coming back to the next breath. keeping those eyes moving as best we can. If you get distracted, coming back to the next breath, coming back to all of the richness these eyes are taking in. The colors, the shapes, the different placements of things. The high, the low. Slowing down the breath now. So we can savor the little details in between. Your mind may want to make meaning out of letters and words and numbers. Meaning of shapes. Slowing down, breathing. Being with the experience in this room now. Continuing to slowly scan. Noticing all the details that this room brings out of us. Noticing all the details that our vision is soaking up. Noting any urges to move the eyes. Just slowing down and witnessing. And now just noticing what it's like to slowly bring that pace back. Bringing some more movement, some more dynamic scanning of the eyes. You might want to make contact with some of the things in your room with your hands. Opening up to stretches while we scan the room. Speeding that breath up. You might even want to get up and walk around, mindful walking, noticing that contact with the ground, engagement of the hips, synergy with the room. So do you feel more present now? Did you notice any details that you wouldn't have realized before about this space? I noticed how much of a rich ecosystem of stuff there is in this room because it's a community office space. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff going on here. It's also interesting to see how the mind can want to dictate the pace or dictate certain things that we want to reach for and kind of put itself to work on different things like reading and things like that. It's very interesting the way things pop up for us. So how present do you feel? If you have any experiences from this session that you'd like to share, please leave us a comment and let us know. If you'd like to subscribe and get more videos like this one, the button's there. And yeah, I'm really honored to be able to share this together. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah. See you guys.